Hey guys, what's up? Hopefully you can hear me and there's not like a whole lot of wind and stuff like that. But well, you just saw it. I'm at the Planet Fitness, and if I can recommend anything to do while you're on the road at your OTR is to do this, because they most of the time have truck parking depending on location and stuff like that. But like, I'm parked back there, and as long as you get out the way, but they don't have an issue for the most part. I always double check, but I mean, it doesn't feel like you're living in a box. You get out and you can work out and you get a free shower. You don't ever have to worry about making sure you fuel and getting your shower points and stuff. But this is really great, and most of the time they're in like big plaza centers and stuff where there's restaurants around and there's shopping centers, so you can get what you need. But this is definitely worth it. I mean, I spend $22 for the black card. I think it's $25 after taxes and stuff like that. But I spend that a month and I get free showers. I think last 2 weeks that I was out, I ended up spending like $30 on just showers because I didn't have a lot of points racked up because I haven't been out in a little while. But this is definitely something that y'all should do. Get out your box, go get worked out, feel better about yourself, eat a little healthier. It's definitely worth it. I think Mississippi roast sounds great. So it's large enough for just me. I can make it in a few days, so it'll work out good. Get you some ranch packets, not the actual ranch packet. Ranch. Yeah. 2 packs. Some anjou sauce. Get 2 of those as well. Some of these. Make it a little spicy. Not like greatly spicy, but spicy. Hey guys. So I moved. Didn't have any issues or anything, but I had been there for like 21 hours. I'm trying to finish out of 34. And there was a no trucking, like no parking for us over there at the Planet Fitness, but I had talked to the Planet Fitness can't talk the Planet Fitness people, and they did say that it was fine that I parked there and stuff, but apparently the mall people tend to not like trucks out there. I was the only one and I was out of the way, but still. There was a Love's like a mile away, so I just PC'd over here and we're gonna chill now. And now that I got all of my food and stuff like that, we're gonna make Mississippi pot roast in the truck because we need dinner for the next few nights because we're kind of broke right now because we just came off of home time. But I'm gonna show you how to do that. Super simple, but I figured I'd show you something to do or whatever. Don't mind my towel. I took a shower earlier and it needs to hang up and dry because it can get gross. Okay. What I did mean to mention earlier was to get butter as well. So get you a stick of butter or 2 or 3 because, you know, I like butter. But it makes it taste really good. And FYI, if you see a hair anywhere near whatever the hell this thing is called, because I can't think of the word right now, crock pot, or in it, I tried to clean, but this whole head of hair, I don't know how I'm not bald yet, because I find this shit everywhere in the truck. So if you see one, don't be like, ew, it's gross, you nasty. No, it's clean hair. I just can't keep it all in one spot. Okay, so put your roast in here. I'm gonna show you. You got a little bit of the fuzzies because I cleaned it off with like a baby wipe because I don't have any what do you call them, a wash rag. So I cleaned that off, but it's clean and stuff. Just put your roast in there. You don't have to put anything underneath it. You're gonna add the other seasonings that I told you to get, the 2 packs of anjou gravy. I can't talk, y'all. And then the ranch, 2 packs of that. You're just gonna add those on top, and then 1 stick of butter on top, and then a fuck ton of these. I mean, you're only supposed to add like 3, but I like them, so I add a lot. But we're gonna add those real quick. Oh, and then I'm gonna cut up some potatoes, because technically technically you do want to serve it like with mashed potatoes and stuff like that, but I don't really have anything to cook mashed potatoes, so I had some little baby potatoes left over, and I'm gonna cut those up, put those in, and then they should be nice and soft, and it'll be a starch for it. So I'm gonna do that now. It looks so yummy. All right, don't come at me for all the packets that I put in there. I think that the recipe actually only calls for 1 anjou sauce, seasoning, gravy, whatever the hell you want to call it, and then 1 ranch, but I add 2 just because I like seasoning. But then added all the peppercorn thingies, and then we're gonna add a stick of butter, and then I'm gonna chop those up. Yo, I'm just gonna have to stop for a second because I gotta appreciate how cute this is. Oh my god, it's not a whole stick, it's just a half, but I really like it. That's so cute. Okay, you're gonna add just 2 of these, you know, for 1 stick of butter. I love these newer trucks. It's got a whole table. Jeez, let me back up a little bit. There we go. Oh, I like that zoom out button on this. I almost called it a TV. I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the potatoes on here. If not, you can get you like one of those board things that like sit on the steering wheel, you know, or just get a plate and cut it on your bed, you know, because that's what we have to resort to sometimes because we don't always get the cool stuff like this. All right, got my little baby potatoes. They're so cute. One thing about produce in a truck though is that it does not last long. These have been here for a couple weeks and they're pretty beat up, and some of them are really soft, but they're still good and stuff. But any kind of produce, so you get bananas you definitely need to eat in a couple of days, if that, because just the constant shaking and bumping and stuff like that, it just bruises them super easy. So if you're gonna get that, yeah, just make sure you use it. I mean, the potatoes did seem to last all right. They're little, so that they probably would have lasted a little bit longer if they were, you know, larger ones. But we're gonna cut these up real quick. I'm just gonna say this. It's incredibly hard to cut with a plastic knife. I should have invested in a real one, but I did not. Okay, you know, I got them cut. That's literally it, y'all. It's already starting to smell really good. I would add, the recipe doesn't call for it, but I've cooked this several times for my family, and I would, however, get, oh, it's shiny there. I would put like a little bit of water at the bottom of it just so it doesn't stick so much. I mean, the butter does help in that, but I also put this stuff, like the juice at the bottom of it as well. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. You still get that gravy at the bottom of it, and then it helps cook everything really good without sticking and stuff. So we're gonna let this sit for like 6 hours to get, realistically, probably 5 meals out of this. I'm gonna try to make it last. Maybe there's a lot of roast in there, but like not a lot of the other stuff. But the roast should last at least 5 days. I do have some containers at the bottom of the bed. I'm gonna store them in there and then in my refrigerator. Honestly, while I'm thinking of it, instead of it just being a roast video, I'll just show you the inside of my refrigerator. I love these newer Freightliners just for the convenience of what they give. You know, they have lots of storage. They have, you know, refrigerators already built in. I mean, they have like a little space for a microwave. You know, they have curtains up front. Like, I like them for that. I don't necessarily like automatics. You know, we all have that thing. I mean, they're wonderful in traffic, but for the most part, it's super convenient. I really like it in here and stuff. So I'm going to show you the inside of my refrigerator though. As far as the size of the refrigerator, you know, I've had much smaller confined spaces where it's like literally half of this. But I have some meals and stuff. Realistically, yeah, they are in the freezer section, like at the bottom here, all these, you know, meals and stuff, they're in the freezer section. But I've eaten these for weeks now, and they have not killed me yet by being refrigerated. So they still keep very well in there. I haven't had them go bad or anything like that. I also get like these for lunches and stuff. they're like $4. I mean, that's not terrible, and it fills me up for lunch. It's better than like $8 for lunch at, you know, the truck stop. I get some of these for like desserts and stuff. I got creamer because, you know, I have my magical piece of equipment over there that my husband bought me our first week we ever met. So I got that, and then if I can reach back here, I have, give me a, oh no. Okay, I have these. These are really, really great. I eat these for lunches as well. They're good just to like keep you from starving. I mean, they just, I mean, they don't overfill you, of course, but they're, you know, they're much better, and they're a little bit healthier and stuff. But I got that in here. I just need to put this in here. It's not terrible, you know, it keeps really well, and I like it a lot. It definitely keeps me from spending too much out on the road, you know, especially with, you know, that amazing piece of equipment as well. So if you're like me, while I'm driving, I get bored, okay? And when I get bored, I like to eat. That's why I am the size I am now. But we're trying to change that a little bit. These are literally your best friend. They have like a bunch of different kinds of protein, you know, what do you call it? Ones that have like M&Ms in them and stuff like that, which those aren't the best, but you know, you start small, you know. But I definitely like these. I can literally just eat that while I'm going down the road and I'm not starving to death. That is another thing that I do get. Realistically, I'm trying to get, you know, getting readjusted to the road again. I'm trying to cut down on like on my other spending. You have that initial, when you get out on the road, you know, with showers and stuff like that, you can spend quite a bit. But I've been trying to just at least spend, like if I'm out for 2 weeks like I am now, I try to stay about the $65 mark for food and drinks for the week. That's not terrible. That's not doing anything else, you know. So I mean, you're able to save money out here if you just budget correctly and you don't give in and eat out. Now, I'm not saying that I don't eat out, because I do. Sometimes I just don't want the same thing over and over and over again. So like if I stop someplace and it has like a really good restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant, because, you know, I love tacos, I do go and do that. So it's okay to indulge and stuff, but the biggest part of this year is saving, and that's what I'm trying to do, but also live comfortably where I'm not just gonna get sick of being out on the road, you know what I'm saying? So, but thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. I know this may be kind of boring and stuff, but when I had first started and all the videos that I watched, that was one of the main things that I tried to find, was like healthy ways to do this kind of stuff. And when I went from home to out on the road for 2 weeks, I lost a total of 8 pounds. It really makes a huge difference. So I kind of wanted to share with you guys. So it's kind of a vlog. It's kind of a vlog because I can't. I'm just glad that you guys put up with me. I will see y'all later. Thank you for hanging out with me.